Right, hello there. So I'm recording another video, and this video is all going to be about the weather, because this year, I'm not saying it's been the baddest year or whatever year it's been for the weather, but what I can say, we have had the hottest day so far this year, which happened not last week but the week after, and we also had the hottest day not only of this year, but the hottest day in July for 9 years. Trust me, it was hot. I am telling you. How we coped, we do not know. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, get over it. You know, we are used to this weather when we're in, say, America or wherever. But, if you are not from the UK, and there's a lot of people that are not from the UK, and they know me and that, they will not understand, because in the UK or England or wherever we might be based in this part of the world, we don't get weather like some countries. I mean, we have it hot. There's no reason why I say we don't have it hot. But what we don't have is we don't have it really, really hot. There is never a day where it's going to be extremely hot. If we have a day that is extremely hot, it is a rare occurrence. I mean, it will more likely happen, say, once a year or once every few years. And the reason why we say, and the reason why I say it's really, really hot, because the weather people and the health people have to give us warnings. Warnings to basically say we're on level 2 or whatever, level 3, high alert, that it's so hot that maybe, just maybe, we could be in danger of being poorly, sick, due to the high temperature of weather. And usually, when it's really, really hot, you know, in this instance, and even when it's a little bit less in the heat, we have this thing where we sometimes think, let's go and have a cold shower or a cold bath. Well, experts say that's not the best thing to do. Do not take a cold shower or a cold bath. Even though you think you want to do that because you're really hot and that is not the best thing to do. We always have a fan on in this house. So when I sit here doing things, there will usually be a fan on when it's hot. I don't always have a fan on when I go to bed, but I did feel like there were times when I had to. I couldn't sleep without having a fan on. So basically on the hottest day of the year, the hottest day of the year, which was so hot, it was like 32, 34 in thing. Which normally happens in somewhere like America. They have that, but not here. It was really hot, so I took a fan up to my bedroom and basically put that on while I was sleeping. So yeah, we've had that day. I guess it's funny because a lot of people say they come to England and it's always the weather that gets to them. Well, we're used to this because we have pretty much weather that can range from snow, sun, and rain and whatever else. It's certainly something that I feel we can have 4 seasons in one day. But we are not always used to the weather that we get when it's really, really hot. And I know that I've been to Florida before, and it's different because when you go to Florida, although it's hot, their heat is different. I mean, there is a difference that comes from here compared to, say, in Florida. I mean, the example would be you go to Florida, right? You'll know it's hot, that's understandable, but you don't sweat as much. So the heat doesn't make you sweat as much as you would do, say, if you was in this country. So, even if you looked at it and said, oh, Florida's got the same temperature, say one day, just say one random day in a July or something like that, you might be in Florida, somebody might be in Florida and go, the weather's perfect, right? And it could be, I don't know what, 30 or whatever. If you use the same example of it being the same time in England, where it's exactly the same in temperature and that, hot again, difference will be we will sweat more in England. So, you know, it will be that case, and it will be like you'll spend, you know, you could be going out and by half, well, you know, if you're going out at something like 9 o'clock in the morning, by 1, 2, 3 o'clock, you'll probably be thinking, oh, you know, I'm sweating more now because of the heat. and it happens to be like that. But yeah, we have had basically our hottest day of the year so far. Although whether it comes again, I don't know. But what's greatness is basically that at least we do get some summer, and I'm not particularly hating the summer. I just don't like it too hot, but I like it when it's nice enough so we don't have to go out with a jacket on, and that. So that's a good thing, and it's also nice to be able to spend a bit of time in the summer. If there is anything that we can go and do in the summer, because there's a lot of things people say they can do and they will go out and do it and that, but I like my own certain things. So a lot of times I don't go out in the sun because I don't want to be bored. I do not want to be bored. I like to go around shops, and go shopping and things like that, and I like to go and see live music, it might be festivals or whatever, open air gigs and things like that. So if I can do that, then I'll do that, and it doesn't always require a lot of times that you're going to be in the sun, because when you go shopping, you're going to be in and out of shops, so there's no chance of saying, well, I'm going to be, maybe if you go to a market, it's an open air market, then of course the sun might be shining down, but I don't necessarily do things like, I'm not a man of let's go for a picnic. I don't understand. I'm not sort of that person, but anyway, I have what I like and things like that. But anyway, I'm gonna not talk anymore on this vlog. I've talked a little bit about the weather, and that, and of course, once I'm gonna say one last thing. Once the summer is over and autumn is over, we're gonna get to the best part of what I like, and that is winter. But I don't like winter because it snows or it rains or because it's cold. Nope, everybody knows why I like winter. Because it's the football season. Even though it just started in the autumn, because football season is actually starting in July, pre-season friendlies, and of course football season pretty much kicks off in August. But I do believe that the winter is what I call the football season. It's where we have our football season, and I absolutely love it, and I can't wait anyway. But I'll leave it there, and got a few more vlogs to do here, there and everywhere soon, so bye for now.